Ever come across an animal in need, whether if it's a lost cat or a wounded bird? The instinct to show compassion is undeniable. Today, we're diving into emotionally stirring moments, spotlighting those who stepped up to help our furry and feathered friend. Come along with us as we unravel these heartwarming stories of human kindness. The mother elephant shields her baby with her body. Despite her heart giving out during the rescue, the dedicated team worked hard. The scared baby feared losing her forever. But sometimes, people can do amazing things. The poor little seagull got tangled in a heavy net, and if not rescued, something awful was bound to happen to it.
Wow. Okay.
Wow, this deer has no eyesight, scared of a predator, yet its savior. Unaware, but someone was its guardian angel. How awesome is that human kindness? Look at that massive fin. It is a 10-ton whale, marooned in the mud of shallow waters, without the tide's return. It was a gun, but these good Samaritans stuck around to help. A forester's bravery was the thin line between a bear family and a wolf pack's dinner. His courage changed the game. In the face of a fiery calamity, a firefighter endeavored to restore life to a feline victim.
Leo, it's me. Leo. You hear me? Hear me, Kenny?
The intense wildlife destroyed the animal habitats. After the disaster, a brave woman rushed to rescue the injured, including a burnt kangaroo, showcasing an exceptional act of compassion. Wow, a brave soul risked everything to save a critter trapped in ice. Despite the challenges, they both emerged safely, stirring curiosity about their journey.
How are you doing? How's your dog doing?
I think he's okay. Go.
Hey, puppy. Come here. Grab that. And we'll drag him up. Good.
It's gonna come off.
Use them. Aye, good boy. Give me that.
That's good.
A hungry stray puppy surviving near dangerous train tracks found comfort when a compassionate man gained its trust. He took the pup home to live a happy, comfortable life. Do not worry, little raccoon. We will rescue very soon. Go back to your mama and your home, where you can be happy. With strength warning, this kitten faced a ticking clock. The vid did everything, but it was Tarzan's will to live that mattered. He's gonna make it. I believe so. Mysteriously trapped, again was fortunately discovered and delicately liberated from its predicament. The crowd in La Calera, Argentina, come together to rescue 7 stranded orcas. Amazing teamwork. Rockbound Gosling, desperate for family, rescued by miraculous woman swift action. Family reunion achieved. Crisis dodged. Trapkin's cries tugged at
I
hearts.
can just peel it.
People rescued it in response to its desperate plea.
Here, put some
Yeah.
Whoa, what's in the water? It is a young deer swimming desperately towards the boat, hoping for help, and boy, did it find the right folks.
This
A scorching
poor
duckling was
is.
saved
Poor
from the
thing.
brink by a
Thankfully, this
quick-thinking
man
hero.
quickly realized
It's now
what to
safely
do to
back
save
with his
the
flock.
bird's life.
Well, that's cool, but except for these two ducklings that are struggling with their mothers, as they cannot hop onto the sidewalk. But then, of course, a good soul lent a hand, and thanks to that person. Wow. These people used an excavator to dig a large hole and liberate the bow. Out of all the options, this guy chose to resort a rope to rescue the fox. But turns out that we've got an Einstein of the fox world here. Stumbled upon a dehydrated hedgehog in the woods, but this cyclist, using his tea, managed to bring the little creature back to life. A man helped the sloth cross the street. The sloth hugged and smiled at him. It was a touching moment of kindness.
Ai, gente. Ai, olha. Ai, tão bebezinho, olha. Gente, não é muito. Olha, olhando, tipo, obrigado. Olha. Olha.
Rushing to aid a kangaroo, this woman didn't realize the magnitude. 7-month-old Joey, fighting for life, now has a second chance with a new mother. What an incredible scenery. A girl found a scared, raged cat in the forest. Despite its fear, the cat allowed her to help. After 2 months of care, the cat was recovered. During the safari mission, we found a dehydrated zebra, and everyone contributed their water to aid the animal, showcasing human kindness. A parrot born with a leg defect couldn't walk. However, with a man's dedicated training, it overcame its disability. Stuff we toss in the sea is hurting the marine life, like this turtle. Luckily, some folks spotted its struggle and gave a hand. A real wake-up call, huh? So dramatic. The man dashed like an arrow and saved the dog stuck on the railway track in the nick of time. What a real hero. He crept towards the furious beast, nose in hand. One wrong move could be fatal. He risked his life to save it. That takes real courage. The deer's antlers seemed hopelessly caught in a tree, but a good Samaritan's quick thinking saved the day. Wow, what a rescue! A boat crew spotted a tired kangaroo in the river. They didn't stress it out by lifting it, but towed it to safety. This elephant was rescued by a big excavator. It thanked its saviors with a gentle trunk hug. What a heartwarming moment. Surprisingly, the pretty boy, the elephant, seems to be pleading for help from the doctors. It appears that he has been hunted, and look, there seems to be a gunshot wound on his forehead. The doctors have successfully taken X-rays and successfully removed the bullet. These Italian divers untangled a sperm whale from a fishing net of Lipari's coast, setting it free and unharmed. In the face of a looming avalanche, the Scars choose bravery over safety. Their daring rescue mission saved a life, reminding us that every minute, every risk, and every life counts.
You're okay. A little scared?
Wow, what a miracle. This man revived a squirrel with he cared for it as a fellow being.
No lo quería un día cogerla, ya, obvio, ya, la que se vaya. Alta niña. Está bien.
Unbelievable dawn. A crow with a severely damaged beak was given a new lease on life when kind-hearted individuals crafted a new acrylic beak for him. How incredible. A crocodile had been suffering with a tire on its neck for 6 years. It finally came to people for assistance or mercy. They surprised it by removing the tire and giving it relief. Driven by aridity, the camel sought water, only to be ensnared for 2 days in its quest. A hero leaped into the wild LA River to rescue a fallen dog. The terrified pup bit him, but he didn't give up. Rescuers pulled them both to safety. Amazing. Someone lift these innocent puppies on the frozen lake. They are crying for help.
Softer.
A kind stranger's encounter was a dragonfly's lucky day.
We did it! Woo! Go, little guy.
Raccoons often hide in attics in Toronto, but this one got stuck. Luckily, someone came and saved him. and the little deer's cry, we hear a symphony of pain and resilience.
We can reverse it up. Go! Off you go!
Cats surpassing dogs land in the quickest situations. Check out this feline mystery. No clue how it got there, but someone spotted, rescued, rope assisted as well. Amazing. When a vehicle frightened the mother weasel away, this individual stepped in, rescuing her abandoned babies. A thirsty monkey found a free drink on the road. What a relief from the heat. Wow, what a daring rescue. A calf was stuck on the ice and needed help. The rescuers used a helicopter to blow it off. It was a risky but a successful move. The cow was too weak to stand or walk. Rescuers found her and healed her wounds. Now she's happy and healthy. What a miracle. Stingrays, known for their venomous barbs, are often perceived as dangerous creatures, but this one was different, as if it knew it was being rescued. The rescuers freed the fox from the fence, so the fox immediately showed gratitude by thanking these humans. Against the backdrop of an overpass, the cat's plight turned into a heartwarming rescue. Firefighters rappelled, bundled, and saved the day. A pig's life saved. Hooray, but oh, a bath is in order for everyone's sake. The little elephant, frightened because it lost its family, sought help from the forest rangers. After determining the location, the rangers led the elephant back to its herd. The scene of this little one reuniting with its family was truly warm and touching. Amazing! A family saw a fawn in trouble in the river. So the dad jumped in and rescued it in time. And forward to that, the mother and the child were cheered. Hoover, the tiger's past was grim. But look at him now, all thanks to the compassionate souls who rescued him from a Peruvian circus and gave him a new life in Florida. Two foxes trapped in an abandoned pool ran in frantic circles. A kind-hearted man noticed, leaped in, and rescued one. The other, more hesitant, soon followed. The deer, once trapped, now bounds with the exhilaration of freedom.
I'm gonna put one on his head.
What a courageous act. Two men risked their lives to help a cougar in a trap. It fought back, but they persisted, and then they succeeded in saving it. Trapped in mud, the buffalo's calf plea echoed, freeing this hefty 200-pound youngster. A real heart-thumping mission. A giraffe with a tire around its neck was a sight to behold, but thanks to a group of compassionate people, the giraffe was free. The swift action by a rescue team freed a cub ensnared in a trap. A leash no longer its prison. Wow, what a relief! A leopard was trapped in a wire and suffered a lot. People sedated it and freed it. Now, it's healing in a rehab center. Despite being orphaned at 1 month, this little joy clung to life as people tirelessly worked to ensure its survival.
Hang on. Oh, I'm not your mom. Hang on. Oh, I'm not your mom. Oh, you're hungry.
Amazing! Though Bambi's parent was lost, these kind souls welcomed it home, offering a renewed shot at life. A cat's cry for help echoed through the streets, and a hero answered with a rope. A clumsy cow is rescued by a team of heroes. The cow is saved, and so is our faith in humanity. The poor elephant was trapped in a water hole for 2 days. Finally, the heroes arrived. Hats off to the excavator operator who skillfully liberated this adorable kangaroo. Stunning! A sheep burdened by 57 pounds of wool was finally rescued from the Australian bush. At a sanctuary, her wool was sheared, paving the way for a normal life. Animals and fences, a tricky mix. Time for owners to step up with rescue skills. Come on. Trapped on the railroad mid-sprint. A moose faced peril. With strategic sedation, the team heroically freed the moose from the track. What a daring rescue triumph. For an entire year, this deer graced an elderly lady's home, gratefully accepting her bread offerings. How cute is that? Hey, a baby calf survived the ordeal. He and his mom are relieved and blessed. A kind-hearted biker rescued a lost turtle, guiding it back to the water. If only it could express its gratitude. This squirrel might have been a little ambitious when it tried to cross a lake. A majestic elk was trapped in a swamp, struggling to breathe. Thanks to the kind souls, it was saved from a tragic fate. It's resting now. What a life that we all need to fight for. A mud pit trapped a baby elephant for 2 days. Rescuers fought hard to free the animal. They succeeded at last. What an incredible scene. The wet kookaburras knocked on the woman's door during the thunderstorm. She smiled and invited them in. Just in time, our marmota was rescued from her unexpected swim. This poor dolphin was entangled in a fishing net, left waiting for despairing death. But there are still heroes, ready to do everything to rescue the unfortunate dolphin. And they have achieved something truly amazing. I highly salute them myself.
Okay. That's her.
Look at these horrifying wounds. The sea lion must have suffered a lot and been in pain. The rescue was absolutely necessary to save the
Doing good,
life
right,
of
girl?
this poor animal.
There's your eyes.
Amazing! These brave firefighters do not just save people, but they also save helpless animals. The kindness of humans never disappears, even in dangerous moments. Small Ken fell into a 43-foot well, crying
Okay,
for
Katie.
help.
So I can
After
see.
4 days, a rescue team arrived, finding a weaker kitten, using a camera to assess. They successfully rescued Jessie, who spent 120 hours motionless. Examinations showed no serious issues, crediting Jessie's survival to a timely intervention by the rescuers. A king cobra trapped in a fishing net faces a grim fate with thirst as a silent killer. In a daring move, it catches human attention. A call to a snake rescuer ensures its survival. This slug's adventure is getting a little dangerous. We need to get him home. I think this is the first time he's ever felt this fast.
There you go.
When I was running a trip.
The raccoon is a fairly dangerous animal, as it can carry the rabies virus in its body. However, this brave man risked his life to save this unfortunate creature. This guy is a hero. How did he even hear the cries for help on the road? He saved a precious life that would have been lost without him. As if knowing that these were kind people, the giraffe obediently cooperated with everyone to make the rescue go smoothly. Humans and animals have such strange connections sometimes.
It's alright.
In this biting cold, there was a helpless Ken that was encased in an ice beside a footpath. Amidst the indifference, only two compassionate women heeded her desperate pleas. This bird was stuck in a car's radiator grill. A kind man saw the bird and stopped his car to rescue it. He carefully freed the bird, and it flew away immediately. A hedgehog without quills is a defenseless creature, but with the help of a kind human, it was able to grow back its spines and return to the wild. Wow, that's unexpected. A lemon shark coming to a family for help. It meant no harm. What a surprising and a touching. Have you ever seen a lion with its head stuck in a barrel? You're about to see it right now. Finally, the rescue team arrived and freed the lion. Hearing the trembles of a poor dog while checking his car after the inner storm, this man couldn't resist the pleading eyes. He had to take the dog home. Now, the dog has a loving family. The poor little kin was stuck in a rusty pipe. Fortunately, a kind-hearted young man discovered and rescued it. Separated from his mother, the lonely fox cub found solace with a kind woman who adopted him and now thrives happily. This young pup had it right, losing both her paws at once. But look at her now, running like a champion again.
There's Mom.
These young men were walking by a rice field, rescued a mud-trapped kitten, exhausted and desperate. The little kin creature was washed and fed, saving it from certain demise. A parched squirrel, aware but unable to access water, finds relief when a compassionate woman discerns its need and lends a helping hand.
Leave it alone. Let it drink. It's thirsty.
A tiny creature, once abandoned, was rescued by a compassionate heart. Love, no matter where it is always the most precious thing. The guy rescues a wolf spider. Not your typical heroics, but undeniably awesome.
He runs and taking off with his shots.
Caught up in play, the cat Felix carelessly fell into the water. Luckily, a man named Scott was there at the moment and quickly rescued the mischievous Felix. The brave soul saves a terrified deer, trapped on a slippery ice. In their last moments, these tiny monkeys cling to a pole. Timely arrival of a compassionate soul prevents their fall. Now, salvation embraces them. The jerboa sees the water barrier as its tiny heart's hero.
Hi, sweetie. Yeah, we've come to help.
A baby orca guided humans to its distressed mom. They assisted in reuniting them, which was truly wonderful.
Is she great?
15 years later, I had this knock on the door.
The Orca was stranded on the Baltic Sea coast. Folks were brainstorming a rescue plan. In the end, they loped some ropes, pulled it to deeper waters, and it found comfort. A baby bird, knocked out from dehydration in a brutal heat wave, got a timely rescue, too weak to drink. It slowly came back to life. Sushi, an initially orphaned sea otter, found a new home at the Monterey Bay Aquarium, where he receives care and enjoys a comfortable life.
He's got a sea urchin spine stuck to
A
his
pufferfish
eye, so
with a
he's just
fishing
having-
line
Just see if I can
stuck
grab
in
him
its
onto his
mouth
face,
approached
and
divers.
he opens
Despite
his mouth
initial
wide,
challenges,
and I'm, like, trying to think
the
of
diver
what else
quickly
he can do to
untied
get
the
this
line,
thing out, because
freeing the fish,
he's just
which
begging
expressed
for it. Please help
gratitude
me.
before
I
swimming
get it
away.
undone, and he's friend, and then I release him, and then he
Caught in the reverse fur, the cap's fate seemed sealed, but a courageous soul defied the odds. In a touching display of unity, Peruvian officers form a human chain to save a stranded dog from a canal. The can was lost on the highway, and cars were whizzing by. It mewed in terror, but no one stopped. Then a car pulled over. A man got out and scooped up the kitten. The man smiled. He knew that all hope was not lost. A honey badger is a fierce creature known for its sharp teeth and fighting spirit. But this man, with a heart of gold, wasn't afraid to help it out of a jam.
Yes! Yes!
A woman braves the tumultuous waves. Her beloved dog, swept away, awaits rescue. Her second attempt that finally reaches him, a testament to unwavering love. An orca was trapped on the beach in Argentina. Despite the cold weather, people spent hours together to bring the dolphin back to the ocean. What a scene that is full of emotions.
You have a fox?
The man discovered a fox trapped in an abandoned house. After more than an hour of struggle, he successfully rescued the poor fox and released it back to its family.
Lucky. Very quick. He's got a bit of a grazing to his leg, but it's really not that bad. Off you go. You're free.
Давай, суй, суй, суй.
Wow, this clever bear cracked open a can, but then his tongue got trapped inside. Luckily, he knew that he needed to ask humans for help, as they were brave enough to save this big guy. The beloved dog struggled between life and death, but just in the nick of time, his owner arrived and rescued him. And that was a heart-stopping moment. The poor piglet was struggling helplessly in the water hole. Then this kind young man found him and risked his life to climb down and rescue the little animal. This poor cat was caught in a trap, and that man freed it with skills. The little one was so grateful to be back in the wild. In the scorching summer heat, the king cobra finds solace in a neighbor's school bed. A rare moment of harmony between the man and the beast. A deer in Italy narrowly dodges a disaster, thanks to a timely rescue. Damn, that was a close one for the deer. A mother elephant needed help from humans to save her little one that was stuck in a pit. People swiftly built a ramp, helping the little one to reunite back with its mother. A desperate squirrel in dire straits made a brave choice. It ventured into a parking lot, hoping to find a savior. Thankfully, its plea for help was answered.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, here we go. Okay. Ooh! Oh my god.
A deer at a construction site was in shock. It would have been stuck there for good, but these workers rescued it with their skills, and that was awesome. Unbelievable. Yari, a 22-year-old hornbill, battled cancer. A crack in his beak led to removal, but doctors crafted a perfect prosthesis. This poor deer got its leg stuck and started hollering for help. And guess what? Good-hearted folks came to the rescue, and they managed to free that deer. A tiny fox cub in its innocent quest for food finds its head trapped in a jar. Fortune smiles as it wanders into a kind stranger's yard. Now it seems like it just found a new friend. In its quest for food, a green bee eater finds itself trapped. The sun scorching its feathers. A man steps in, liberating the beautiful bird and restoring its freedom. How heartbreaking. The small dog was abandoned in the freezing winter, shivering and alone. But a warm soul found it, brought the warmth of love, and gave it a home. In the midst of a wedding celebration, a courageous man risks it all to rescue a furry friend in distress.
Bravo, Bozzi!
When a hummingbird pulls a 350 at 40 kilometers per hour, it is less of a flight and more of a surprise stop. Now, it is running diagnostics, probably thinking, did I just hit a tree? Check out this guy saving a baby bird from thirst. This is the kind of thing that warms my heart. Overjoyed witnessing brave souls risking all to rescue the distressed cow, their selflessness paints a beautiful picture of compassion. Does anyone know how these two elephants ended up in the sea? It appears not. The rescue team has arrived and pulled the elephants back to the shore. Awesome! They nursed the vampire bat back to health and let it go to its natural habitat. And that was cool. Scaling heights with a ladder, an animal rescuer freed a distressed bird from its entrapment.
Good job, Officer Pierce.
A pelican got entangled in a fishing line, including the fishing hook, presented a heartbreaking sight.
An Eckerd College marine biologist saved the pelican, and the pelican's gonna live another day.
Trapped by a fierce current, the dog found salvation when a brave rescuer emerged to guide it to safety. A distressed puppy with severe injuries, named Jumper, was rescued by the Animal A team. After weeks of dedicated care, he underwent a remarkable transformation, becoming a happy and excited pup. This deer approached these folks in their home for a special hunger, and these people were so kind to feed it. You've just watched a video about the moments when humans rescue animals. If you felt happy in admiring the people who did this, remember that animals are also precious lives, and we're always in need to respect and care for them. Thank you for watching this video. Please subscribe, share, like, and comment down below all of your suggestions and opinions about this video. Thank you. Until then, see you again.